have got one of the senior most volunteer of gratitude, Daria, who is going to introduce herself and why she is all along with gratitude and what is the perspective in her life to be with gratitude in a longer run. So yes, please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Daria. I've been volunteering for about 6 months here, and I'm a local. I live in Bournemouth, and I've been volunteering in other organizations. And I think Gratitude do an amazing job in not just taking care of the community, but also other organizations, other charities. So it's about 16 charities that are all coming together, helping each other, and obviously the community. People from all walks of life, and it just, other than having great time with other volunteers, which is important, it obviously you feel you contribute and help your fellow people, and it just gives you a great feeling.
Good. So can you please tell how many volunteers are there at present in Gratitude?
So I think there are about 55 volunteers on the list, and because of the pandemic we had to cut the days where Gratitude was open. So it used to be 7 days a week, now it's only 3 days. And also the number of people on the premises is limited according to the guidelines. And so about 10 people in each shift. Some people are working at the back, so loading the products, the produce, and some people at the front serving the people.
Okay, so which all days do you come to Gratitude?
I come on Sunday because I work other days during the week. And most people come either 1 day or 2 days. And yeah, there are people who do 3 days, they are great. Each one, they'll accept whatever you can give. So,
right.
yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think about Gratitude? Is it helping the society only for Bournemouth area, like locally, or it is helping some other organization? You said that is connected with 60. So if you can say.
Yeah. So definitely, I'm not sure about all the 16, but they're definitely outside Bournemouth, and not only the volunteer coming outside of Bournemouth, from Finchley or Mill Hill, Edgware, also the people who coming for the produce as well, coming from all over. Hertfordshire and North London, and I know that there is not just the produce part, there is also a knitting club. So Gratitude is divided into lots of other groups. There is a knitting club, there is other to do with the clothes, and also people doing stuff at home, again according to guidelines. So you can pack with your kids M&Ms, which went to hospitals, you can pack rice or any other stuff, you can pack clothes, goes to homeless people, to shelters. It's really encompassing everything.
Right, right. So I've seen some of the pictures of before of the garden that we have at the back of the Gratitude, right? Now it is becoming re-established and refurbished and is something else now. It's very beautiful at the moment. So what do you have to say with that?
I wasn't involved in this project, but obviously some of my fellow volunteers, and basically we have a WhatsApp group, and every time Sheila, which is Jacko's partner and also heading this, every time one of them has an idea, a message on the WhatsApp, and then suddenly you get all the other messages of people wanting to come and volunteer to do, help or contribute in any other way. And it's amazing because that's how projects come into life here, and garden is one of them.
Okay, thank you so much. And just to know one more thing, how did you become a volunteer for Gratitude? Like, what were the steps, if you can guide us through that?
Oh, it's very easy. I heard from a friend about this, and I contacted, she gave me the number of Sheila, and I just sent a message, and she told me come on whatever day was convenient back then. And yeah, very easy to join.
Okay.
And we're very nice people welcoming you.
Right, right. So you want some other volunteers also to join, or it's?
I'm sure there is always something to do. Yeah, not necessarily with the produce, with the food. Yeah, any day. There are lots of them. I know there are refurbishment going to happen or some other projects. So yeah, always need hands.
Always need hands. Good, good. So thank you for giving the interview and explaining how Gratitude is helping not only by giving food, but also by clothing. And we have seen in the last episode that Mr. Zappa also said there is some TVs going to the NHS for the I think so it's for the patients or something.
I think so, and there was for schools as well.
Right, right. So lots of things going in and out every day, right?
Yes.
Though it is open for 3 days, but every day volunteers are
behind the scenes. Yeah. So lots of sorting of coats or clothes. Yeah.
Right, right. Yeah. So if anybody wants to join as a volunteer to Gratitude, she said, every Gratitude volunteers are very welcoming for anyone to join, and let's help each other and join the hands.
You can go on the Gratitude website, and
it will be there in the description box. We will mention it, the social medias, the website, and the Facebook link, and whom to contact. and maybe her introduction can be given, that you can contact her as well, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Guys, so you have seen we already had a discussion with one of the senior most volunteer of gratitude. Now we have another senior most volunteer of gratitude, Mr. Lal, who is going to introduce himself, what is all about gratitude, why did he join gratitude, and how his day-to-day activities with gratitude. So please, Lal, please introduce yourself to the audience.
See, I joined gratitude because I like helping people, and I like to get involved in the community because this helps me occupy my mind, and at the same time I'm doing something. And gratitude is very good charity. It's helping people with low income and some homeless people, which is they're doing a wonderful job, and they open 3 times a week, and I come here 3 times a week, sometimes more, and I'm very happy they're helping the people, and people appreciate it because they know they can go somewhere, get some food, they won't go hungry.
Right. So when did you join gratitude?
But
When did you join gratitude?
I joined gratitude December last year, and since then I found coming here, it helped me to learn new ideas because it's, every place you go has some different system. So, and I like it because they're helping people and helping the community.
Right. So what is the activity that you do in gratitude?
When I'm here, my main role is helping the outside with the people taking their shopping out.
Okay.
When the shopping is, when the trolley is full, I'll take the trolley out and put it on the table so people can take the stuff from the basket.
Okay.
Then bring the trolley back in, bring the basket back in. Then at the end of the day, I clear the tables, bring them in, and make sure nothing left outside.
Okay, fine. So thank you so much for helping the society. And just to know, like, when do you come to gratitude? Like, what time? How long do you spend your time in gratitude?
On average, I spend 3 hours when I come here.
Okay.
Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, about 2.5 to 3 hours,
Okay.
and depend how much they got to do. Sometimes I spend more than 3 hours, and generally about 3 hours, you know. And it's good charity, and I think people make some donation, and we always ask people, can they make generous donation to keep this place going?
Okay. So, like, you come on weekends, right?
Yeah.
Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday, right? Which all other days do you go to other charities? You said
Yeah,
you're
I do
all
all-
linked with other charities as well, right?
I go to community first.
Okay.
I do shopping for people. When some people can't get out of the house, they ring me if I can go do the shopping for them. I also joined Reach Out charity. They help people when they recover from accident or hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Or if anybody needs help, I'll go and see if I can help them in any way. That's my main role. It's helping because I'm just tired, I've got time, I'm trying to put something back into the community, which is, I think, that's all I can do.
Right, right. So, like, how did you hear about gratitude?
How do I?
Hear about gratitude, that you joined gratitude, right?
Yeah.
6 months before, right? How did you hear about it?
How do I? Well, to be honest with you, my daughter-in-law comes here. She told me about this place,
Okay.
and I came. They accepted me straight away
Mm-hmm.
because I showed them my certificate, what I did in Lincoln, Alzheimer's Society, Salvation Army, and she was very happy. Said, you come anytime you like, we need help all the time, you know.
Okay.
And so that's how it started, you know.
Right. So you're liking this job very
Pardon?
much? You're liking this job very much?
Oh, I like it because it's something for me to do, you know. And I like to be active, get involved, and at the same time, I get to know why people are struggling.
Right.
Some people are unemployed, some on a housing benefit, so them sort of things, you know.
Right.
But I'm very Well, I'm like in a way what's happening, why people come here, you know.
Right, I got you. So, yeah, like, do you want somebody else from the audience to join gratitude as well,
Oh,
to
yeah.
help enhance?
Well, I
If,
always...
what message would you give?
Pardon?
What message would you give to the audience that so that whoever is interested to do the volunteer with gratitude can come and join? What would be your message?
Yeah.
Already the senior most
Yeah.
volunteer of gratitude, right? So what would be your message?
But my message would be to people who want to come here is to help the society, help the gratitude, keep it going, and obviously the main purpose of this charity is to help the people on the low income. That's the most important. And I will recommend anybody to join because they do a very good job. I think it's a wonderful charity, and I wish them all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lal, for giving us so much precious time in between the work. And we would see if we get catch of some more volunteers from the gratitude so that we can share you guys their stories, their day-to-day life with gratitude, how they are helping the society, well, not only to the people by giving groceries, but also in various ways. Thank you so much for watching our video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel and keep going and be safe. Thank you. So guys, we have got one more senior most volunteer of the gratitude, Caroline, who is going to introduce herself and also tell us about that why she has joined gratitude and what is her day-to-day activities in gratitude. As we're all aware of it, that gratitude is helping the society in various ways. So if you can introduce yourself, please.
I'm Caroline Klein and I started working with gratitude in December. I felt that I could give back. I work from home, so I'm sitting around a lot during the week, so I love coming here, helping out sorting all the groceries and getting ready for the volunteers each Sunday. And we feed about 50 to 60 families every week, and they come from all different backgrounds, and we are basically redistributing the donations received from the big supermarkets. So we're helping families, and it really gives me great pleasure to be able to give back to the community, especially at these times of uncertainty. And it's a beautiful group of girls that we've made friends over time, so it's a really lovely feeling that we're all helping each other and helping the community. So
Thank you so much for the introduction. Just wanted to know, right, which holidays do you come to gratitude?
So I come on a Sunday, and because I work during the week, so Sunday is my day that I come, and we serve the community between 12:30 and 2:30 on a Sunday. So we get through about 50 to 60 families, so it's quite busy.
Yeah. So how are you liking the job?
Yeah,
This work?
like I say, it's physical, it's sort of backwards and forwards, bringing the groceries through, sorting them into different categories, so it's easy when we distribute. So we walk with a trolley and we gather information from the customers to find out what food they like, and sometimes they don't know that we've got a good supply of broccoli or carrots, so we try and encourage them to also give to their neighbours and family as well. So, you know, we've got a nice system going where we wheel the trolleys around so that we're not carrying anything, and it's all safe. We pass the trolley through and they're outside the whole time, so it's been really good and safe for the volunteers as well as the customers.
So you feel yourself safe also in this pandemic, even though you're helping the society?
Exactly.
Right,
Yeah,
right. Because I have seen that the volunteers are always inside and the customers are outside, right?
Yeah.
That makes you safe, right?
And that makes us safe. And like I say, we've been doing this for 5 months now, so in this manner, and there's been no episodes that we need to worry. And if there was, at least we know how many people have been in. But it's been fine.
Yeah, because in this pandemic situation, it's always better to be safe first yourself, then only you can be safe in the society, right?
Yeah.
So what message do you want to give to the public, to the audience about gratitude?
So it's an absolutely amazing charity. Sheila and Jacka that run it are very organised and they're very compassionate, and they also they get by giving to the community. So anyone that wants to volunteer, I strongly recommend it. It's certainly changed my outlook on life. Sometimes we can work from home and you're in your own bubble and you don't actually see what's going on out there. and just seeing the people's faces at the window when you offer them, you know, a pineapple or, you know, stuff that maybe they don't tend to spend money on, so they really appreciate it. So it really is good. So any donations welcome, and we do raffles every 2 to 3 months, so we raise money that way, and you know, it's really good. And anyone that's got anything to donate to Gratitude, it's always gratefully received. Even the food that is going off, we give it to the horses. Everything is redistributed, nothing ever goes to waste. So it's a really well-run ship, as they say.
Right. Just to know, like, if the audience can know, what is the next raffle that is coming up? I think so, Father's Day, something like that?
Yeah, I think it's for Father's Day, which is sometime in June. So there's some great prizes, and I think the mayor comes and produces.
Okay.
I don't know. If
They
they'll
pick
come
up
this
the,
time.
numbers and all.
Exactly.
Right.
So I think I won 2 prizes the first time. So.
You have one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So what was in it?
I think some toiletries and some M&Ms, and a beautiful jewellery box that I gave to my daughter.
Okay.
So yeah.
So it's really great, right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us and giving the interview and letting us know more about Gratitude. So we will grab more volunteers so that you can come to know how the Gratitude is working for the society and all. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you. Hi guys, so today we have got an exclusive opportunity to interview Mr. Japa, who is one of the trustee of the Gratitude. So today he is going to walk us through what he is going to does in everyday life with the Gratitude, in a manner that how he is helping the society and what are his activities other than just serving the food and everything else.
Okay.
Moving on, Mr. Japa is going to say us what made him motivated and what made him think that he can come up with this noble cause of gratitude. Mr. Japa is going to walk us through how the process flows in the Gratitude, what is the lifestyle cycle in the Gratitude, and the activities that starts in the morning and when he just wake up, and what he goes with the Gratitude, and how does it comes to an end when the day is off.
So my role as a trustee, here we have, it being a charity, there are certain legal responsibilities that have to be fulfilled. So my primary role as a trustee is one of what they call governance, just to make sure that we are fulfilling what we said we would do in the Articles of Memorandum and fulfilling our legal responsibilities. So that's my role as a trustee, and on top of that I spend quite a lot of time trying to make sure that everybody's getting on, as much as possible, everyone's getting on with each other, and that we're respecting the values of gratitude that we've actually that we publicly stated. Principles of non-violence, principles of non-sectarianism, these things are all required from a charity, and it's my job on a day-to-day basis to make sure that that's done, and also to work with the other trustees and fulfilling their legal responsibilities, financial, and it's rather interesting how the idea came to us. Really, is at that particular stage we were a bit bored. We wanted to do something, for society. We had sort of a bit of a calling to sort of do things for people, and perhaps it was a bit of a, I suppose, spiritual inspiration to actually do things of this nature. Just recognition that it's very important to have gratitude for the good things in our life. We can all come up with lists of things that we're unhappy with, but I sort of like to turn it around and sort of say, well, can we come up with a list of things we're happy about and that we're grateful for? And then based on that sense of gratitude, to whomever it may be, whether it be God, the universe, each other, or whatever, a sense of gratitude to do something in response for that. So that's kind of where the gratitude idea came about. And we found, as we were expressing gratitude and doing things to honour that sense of expression of gratitude, we found that abundance started showing, it started manifesting. I don't know, God and the universe seems to, if you want to feel grateful, it gives you more reasons to feel grateful for things. And we're just overwhelmed with the abundance that comes in, and we're able to share that with others. Well, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Days seem to be getting longer and longer at this stage. So generally speaking, we are called at about 7 o'clock in the morning. We get up, get about, jump in a van, head down to our suppliers. They like us there at 8 o'clock, so we're there to fill up a van. Quite often we're loading up the back of a 6-ton van. That's all filled up. Then then we sort of, you know, take this along the motorway to other charities where we give some of the stuff that we don't like to give out. Because sometimes we get, for example, meat and fish and what have you. As we follow the principles of non-violence, we don't like to hand that out. When it's not a vegetarian charity, but we will only give people vegetables. So we hand that to other charities, and they give us in exchange a lot of things that we can use. So we very often come away from them. We give them 20 boxes of meat, for example, which they value, and then they will give us perhaps a van full of vegetables. Generally speaking, I'll be back here, you know, sort of 11, 12 o'clock. We're opening the food bank here, often at 2 o'clock. So we've got about 3 hours to sort of tidy the place up. You know, just sort of set everything up. We've got all sorts of other programs going on pretty well every day. So, you know, we've got all sorts of knitting and craft groups working away in the garden here. So that's full on. We also, this place, even though we're handing food out as a food bank out the front, it's not just a food bank. We've got stuff going out. This becomes a hub for other charities. By that I mean there's 16 other charities that are actually using us as a place to supply them. So they're coming and going all day. We've got vans coming in and out the back of this building all day that are getting filled up with vegetables for them to go and distribute in their areas. Rather interestingly, we established that we are feeding on a weekly basis. There are 2,000 people being supplied out of what we're doing. So it's 2,000 people. That means 8,000 to 10,000 meals going out from this place weekly. Which is quite something, considering it's all stuff that would otherwise be going to waste, you know. But it keeps us fairly busy.